Alright guys, welcome to a video with me, the Stonk Dad. It has been a while that I have posted a video. So, I don't think I told you guys where I was headed, so I kind of owe it to you guys, but I did hop on a cruise with my brother and my family. We had a good time in Mexico and where else did we go? Honduras and Belize. So that's why I haven't posted. I probably should have while I was there, but the internet connection wasn't that great, to be honest, so I doubt I would have been able to upload a video. But yeah, thanks for letting me have a little bit of time away. It was a well-needed break from me. My family and I were preparing to welcome a new baby to our family, so within the next month or month and a half or so, we should be having that baby pretty soon. So yeah, this was a little much needed break, but I'm back. I'm super excited to be making this video. But we have some hiccups that we do need to get over, but I will explain that once we get to the charts, okay? Okay. Oh, wrong scene. There we go. That's better. Okay, so Tradetix actually had an update on their platform while I was away. And they actually removed the feature that I do in all of my backtest videos that I do in market netflow. They removed that feature, and I'm not sure exactly why, but they're working on it. I DM'd them, and they told me that they're working on a return within the next week or week and a half or so. So in this video, it's going to be a little bit hard to go over the market netflow and the convergence tool, which we do every single Sunday. But I'm going to try to get through it. I did take some screenshots of posts that I've made on Discord. So if you are not on my Discord, I do go over all of this as the data comes out, which is really, really awesome. So I did capture some screenshots from the week, so Monday through Friday. Now, not all of them were the entire day, so we're going to have to work through that once we do the convergence backtest. But for the most part, I feel like it did an okay job once I took screenshots here. Okay, so let's see here what I have. I need to make sure that I have all the right ones. Okay, there's Monday. Okay, let's move this over here. Okay, so here's the Monday chart. I labeled it already. So it looks like I didn't capture the last hour of the market, but I was looking at the charts on Monday, and it doesn't look like anything really happened to price. So I'm pretty sure the entire rest of this day was great convergence, just based off of my understanding in the past couple years or so that I've been monitoring this. So it was pretty easy to spot that the rest of this day was great convergence. But we're gonna have a little bit of a hiccups as we go through these screenshots, but that's okay. I missed out on some of them, but I took all these screenshots from within the week. Okay, so we're gonna do our usual back testing. So when the when the convergence flips a certain color, if price moves contrary to that, we'll count that as a loss. But if it moves with the flow and with the colored convergence flip, then we'll count that as a win. Okay. So it looks like right at the beginning of the day, we had a green convergence. So let me grab the ruler here. It looks like it might have been green for a slight amount of time. But for the most part, this looks pretty choppy even when the green convergence flipped here. So it looks like it flipped around that low, maybe a little bit higher than that low. So it looks like it flipped around the 507.75-ish, 507.80, 85-ish, just eyeballing it, and it looks like it topped here at around 508.25. So it did go up about 30 cents or so, but for the most part, it was just choppy. So I probably will not count that one, even though it did probably go into the green for a slight amount of time. But you can see the price action was a little choppy, and then for the most part, it just went down after that entry. So I'm not going to count that one as anything, even though it did go green slightly. If you were risk managed, you might have been able to get out of that one alive, but for the most part, it probably just chopped you out or even a loss. So for that reason, I'll just count that one as a wash trade. But this one is pretty clearly a winner. You can see that it flipped around here. It was a little bit off on there, but you can see that it flipped Really, really small, but it still flipped around the 11:50 a.m. Eastern time, and we had a clear move to the upside, about 50 cents or so there. So we will count that one. It did turn down quite rapidly, but then it rebounded and touched the high there for a double top, which is cool to see. So we will count that one as a win, and then lots of gray convergence as we trended down, and then another green flip around here, and that one was a clear winner as well. So it looks like Monday it went 2 for 2, not bad. Let me see if this doesn't capture my screenshots here once I'm writing on them. I might have to just write them down, which is fine, but we'll see here. Hold on. Where can I put this? There we go. Okay, let's see if it captures it for me. Okay, awesome, it does. Okay, so that was Monday. 2 for 2, not bad. I don't want to exit out of that just in case it removes all of these. That would be bad. Okay, so there's Tuesday. Tuesday, I also did not capture the whole move. It looks like I missed about an hour of the market at close here. This was the latest one I could find, but I also found a screenshot of the mobile version, which you can see that it turned green convergence towards that last hour, and we caught a nice move. But for this one, I had to look at this one because there was lots of red flips actually, so it was really, really messy. Lots of chop on Tuesday, but you can see that we flipped red around here. Probably am gonna have to count this one as a loss because I don't get into those trades until 15 minutes after the market opens, so we're gonna count that one as a loss. And then this one too, possibly. Let's see. Yep, that one definitely is a loss too. And then here, this one looks relatively good. It looks like it flipped for a couple minutes, but it would have made you a little baby win there. And then it looks like it flipped. I gotta get the ruler out here just so we can be a little bit accurate, because there were a lot of flips on Tuesday, guys, for red convergence. So it did get a little hairy. So it looks like it flipped about there, not quite the high, but also the pivot point. It did flip gray, but nonetheless, if you would have held it for a couple more minutes, it would have flipped back red again. And that one was a baby win there. And then this one, you can clearly see that this one was a win. And then it looks like it flipped gray for like 2 minutes, and then it flipped again. But that one looks like it might have been a loss because it was about the bottom before we reversed there. But it made it up pretty quickly with this one here. Nice downtrend. Might have gotten stopped at, and probably not stopped out because it's not too high. That's like a couple cents on SPY. So we will count that one as a win. And then it looks like it flipped again here, and that one's a win. Lots of flips, guys. So just be careful on these very chop days. Lots. It looks like hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flips, and that wasn't even all of it. So looks like there were 8 trades, or 9 trades if you count this one. I'm going to scroll over to the mobile version so you guys can see that one and how that one played out. But I'm going to count. Hold on, let me go to the mobile version just so I can get a good calculation here. Okay, so here's the mobile version. You can see that I stopped on this one here. It stopped like right as flow was reversing bullish. So that was about here, and you can clearly see here that we had a nice uptrend, a huge blast up after that trend down. So it looks like 2 wins here. It did flip gray. You can barely see it, but it did flip gray for a second, and then we got another uptrend there. So 2 wins on green convergence once the flow flipped. So we're going to count that one towards the tally. Sorry, I can't talk right now. The tally towards the end of these. Okay, so here's this one. We're going to count 2 wins. So after this one, it's not pictured, but there were 2 wins there. Excuse the notifications that are popping up here. So it went 2 for 2 here on green wins. And then let's see, 2 wins, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins out of how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 7 for 10. Looks like a couple losses, few losses towards earlier on in the day. So that was Tuesday, big long day. Lots of convergence flips that day. It's probably the most I've seen in a long time. So that was Tuesday. Let's scroll on over to Wednesday. Oh, that was Tuesday. Wednesday right here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to blast through these pretty quick. You can clearly see that this one was a very, very nice win to the upside on green convergence there. And then it caught another one once we got a small pullback. Just picturing it here, you can see, but that's clearly a win. It did turn down a little bit, but then it bounced right back up, and then we double topped right there. And then we got the nice gray convergence downtrend there, and then it caught the next move to the upside there. Another really awesome win. That one went from like 506 or so all the way up to 506.80. Kind of a tight range here, it looks like, on SPY, but nonetheless, it did very, very well. 3 for 3 that day. 3 for 3. Post that here. Okay, let's go on to Thursday. Okay, Thursday's right here. This one was a clear day for the bulls. Same thing with Friday, but we're going to go over Friday too. This one was a small win, it looks like. But for the most part, great conversions kept you out on the bad ones, but it did very, very good getting you out of that long there before the massive drop to the downside. And then we caught this nice move back up once it bottomed there. Back up to 508 level, that 508 level. So that one was a very nice win. And then it looks like it got a couple baby flips here. That one might have been, yeah, that one's definitely a wash trade because it got you out before the drop there. You can see, so we won't count that one. And then this one looks like a baby win as well, before that nice run up there for about 50 cents or so. So it looks like 3 wins on Thursday. Really nice. We're going to have a good convergence day, or a convergence week, sorry. And of course I was out of town. But let's see. Okay, post that there. Okay, last day, Friday. Okay, Friday was the very, very big day. Clear uptrend. Bulls were definitely in the lead. Puts hardly ever went above zero. They were at zero up until it dumped at about 10:30 in the morning Eastern. And then we got the massive spike back up in the market. It's pretty much green convergence the whole day. You can just chalk that one up as a win. Huge green convergence day, and then 2 W's there, and then it looks like it caught a baby one here to the upside, so we'll just count that one as a win. And then it looks like at the end of the day it was green for a second, for like maybe a second, but I think that was right at close, so we probably wouldn't have taken that anyway, so we'll just wash that one. So 3 for 3 on Friday. So let's tally all that up. I only see 3 losers, and that was on that choppy day on Tuesday. So let me tally all these up. So we had 2, 12, 15, 18, 21 trades, and only 3 losers. Insane. So that definitely has to be above 80%. Let's see. What did I say? 21? Gosh, I have to redo it again. 6, 9, 19. Yeah, 21 and 3 losers. So 18 divided by 21. Yeah, 85%. Amazing. You can't see it. It's mirrored, but 85% win rate last week. It works really well when you see these divergences. Again, guys, you guys know, if you guys have been following me, you guys know that the best days are when the divergence on the calls and puts are very wide. Doesn't matter if it's bull side or bear side. The convergence works very, very well in that aspect. Okay, so that was the convergence backtest for the week of, what did we start on the 25th or something like that? Let me make sure. Oh, sorry, 26th, yeah. So the 26th through the 1st of March, banger week, 85% on convergence. I'm sorry that I missed, for those of you who are in the Discord, I'm sorry that I wasn't fully there. I was on vacation mode, but still I did post quite a lot for being on a cruise ship with crappy Wi-Fi. But it was an awesome week. I'm excited to be back in the swing of things and everything. So thank you guys again for letting me go on that little trip. And I'm super excited to be back with you all and posting more often. So don't forget to like this video if you do like it. Let me know how you guys are doing with your convergence trades, or if you guys have a different strategy using flow. let me know down in the comments. I'm very curious to see how you guys have been doing utilizing these these data sets in your trading. So thank you again. I will see y'all in the next one.